Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to this week's VideoGame Vets video breakdown. I ended up playing a game over the weekend where this guy ended up using the halfback wheel play and, really just that formation in general. And just all game long, man. The whole game he was running it. So if you guys played a lot online, you've probably dealt with this play. And I want to show you how to stop it. So this is one advanced tip right off the bat. We're going to come out into some type of a zone blitz. Pull that zone blitzer down and then pull him right back out. And run up the middle of the field because you know it's going to go there eventually. You're just waiting for that guy to make that cut, and there we go. We take it. I mean, if you put yourself in a similar situation, that's a hard pass to throw, especially when you visually, you've seen and you know he is going to blitz, and then he doesn't. So right there, I threw in a pick on the very next series. That's a third down, 3rd and 11. Long, if somebody's running that halfback wheel play and this 5 wide play that he keeps coming out in, the inside cross and just beating the little underneath, we know that he's probably got some issues with offense, so I'm just going to shoot on that guy. There's no reason not to. All right, so halfback, that little 5 wide play, it's working. It's doing its job. So I'm just going to keep trying every single play a different adjustment. Different play, different adjustment, the best I can. Stay in safe enough coverages, move these guys around. I put it in, I sped up the time a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more of the adjustments. I think that's a little bit better way. Right there you can see he bites on that user coverage. I froze it for you. And whenever he saw that user coverage and committed to it, as soon as I fell off of it, which I had set that other zone up there so that could be there just in case I did fall off of it. Whenever we fall off, he throws the ball, regardless of anybody else. He's so focused on our user. And right there is why. So we're going to just keep taking users off the line, running them out, and grabbing the ball. Let's zoom it in and take another look. Pull back, change direction, take the ball. It really is that easy. I want to show you guys PA pit cross. I froze the frame right there. Run it back if you didn't see it. This play is excellent, especially for this spot of the field. It's going to split that wide open. Look at that frozen frame. It literally, the routes on the sides go to the sidelines, and the one in the middle goes right down the center of the field. Whenever we get them in 1st and goal, why let them huddle? Why let them huddle? So we're going to come right out in a snugs formation, throw what I'm pretty sure looked like a touchdown, but we didn't get it. So we'll just take the touchdown on another play. Big Ben Roethlisberger sneaking right up the middle, easy touchdown. So here we go on a kick return. And we're going to come back out again. I'm going to stick with this game just for a little bit. We're going to show you some of this stuff, and then we're going to move on to a different game. So please stay tuned for that, because that guy offered a different challenge, and I'll show you how to beat that one. So like I said, this guy is just going to stay in this same formation. A lot of you guys call him like a cheeser or something like that. I'll withhold judgment. So he tried. Through the big deep pass. I think he should have got that. I was trying to take it from him, but we didn't get it. So we're just going to stay in good, solid coverages. There's nothing specific. I don't run any one defensive play or anything like that. And I want to show this play one more time. Let's run this back and take another look here. We're going to cover that flat route and then fall off because we see that cut right there. Now, I fucked up. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. You can see it yourself. I did not cover that well, but that is what you're looking for whenever you see that second cut. So he hurries right back up into this wheel form. And here we go again, same stuff. He'll run a man beater, and then he'll run a zone beater, just back and forth. So it's really, we're going to just have to keep limiting his offense until we make the right guess. And right here, as you can see, should have been another pick maybe, but we didn't get it. So let's fast forward right here. He makes a big pass right over the middle. Nothing crazy. I don't want to glorify the cheeser. So right here, we get the big sack, set up that big long 2nd and 19, and I'm going to wait for this audible right here, right until the very last second, which causes that man who was out of position, who was audibling and in motion to his position, to end up making that interception. And that's a really valuable thing you guys can do. Right there, I make the audible right before the play. And the audibles and the plays themselves don't matter. It's just going from man to zone and doing that quickly. So let's switch to a different game. And let's stick right here. We're in the nickel 2-4-5 A-gap blitz. And whenever we run that, we're going to try to make the interception. Still looking at that play. It drives me nuts. I felt like I should have had it. If you want to run it back, take another look, go ahead. Because I hope you agree with me. I hope you do. But we didn't get it. So I think I cut it a little bit short. But whenever I run that mid blitz right there. Oh, hey, look at this. That guy is supposed to blitz. We're going to put him on a man coverage, and I do this every time I see this play. Bam! Easy pick six. Antonio Cromartie. That guy has like an 82 catch rating. So he may not be the best corner, but if you see him in your ultimate drafts, or I'm sorry, in your draft champion mode, 82 catch rating, guys. I mean, look what it gets you. So all we did was took him off of a blitz and manned him up. Let's swat that ball, by the way. Swat those deep balls. Press X, swat that ball. Take him off of his zone blitz and put him into man coverage. So right here, we're going to do it again. We're going to audible right at the last minute here to try to stop him from being able to make a coverage adjustment. And he still had time, but he didn't get the ball off fast enough. So let's go right here. 4th and 2. End of the second half. We're tied up here, and we're going to switch down. I just want to show a pressure look. This guy, now, he should be willing to go deep. This shouldn't be too much of an issue for him, but he's not willing to go deep. He won't do it. And he just stays underneath. So if you see it's 4th and 2, you have all of this field behind you. Why use just the couple of feet in front of you? Yeah, it doesn't seem right to go deep. Look at that seam right there, by the way. I highlighted that for you. I hope you like it. I did. But why stay so short? Why stay so short with that ball when you have all this field? Yeah, it's 4th and 2, but the receiver can catch the ball after 20 yards just like he can after 2. It's just we have to be, man enough to make the throw, I guess. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. Please don't think that. But that's really what it is. So let's go ahead and skip to a 4th and 17 play. I showed you guys this in a separate video. But right there, whenever we run that prevent, go ahead and blitz those guys in the zones that kind of hold in between. That was the last play of the half. There was no other way about that. Let's blitz him and make sure he doesn't have enough time. It's Eli Manning. He can throw that ball. So by doing that, he doesn't have enough time, and we get the hit on him. And, that could have been a pick that runs back. So right here, 3rd and 15. This game was a little bit closer, and that's why I wanted to show this one to you. That other guy quit, like, right after that, right when I cut the footage. But this one's a lot closer. Let me show you the wide receiver screenplay here. I got lucky on that shit, but I just want to point out to you guys, the wide receiver screen on a 5 wide, that is an incredible play this year, especially. Like the screens just in general. Screens all day long, man. If your opponent is kind of giving you issues, a lot of times we'll get so wrapped up we won't even think about the screen. So that's definitely something that you should do. So right there, it's the end of the 4th quarter. That ended up closing the game. Just run up. He show you right there, he quit. And I want to get to a bonus tip for you guys who stuck around. All right, so we're going to take another look at this 5 wide receiver screen. You can also see Steelers cross in the Steelers playbook. That's another great play out of 5 wide. But here's the thing. You can't make any hot route adjustments in a wide receiver screen, or in any screen for that matter. So how can you tell when your opponent's about to run a wide receiver screen? When he's called hot routes all game, but in one random play when it might be time for a screen, he doesn't call any hot routes. That's how you can tell. Now, conversely, if you want to counteract that limitation set by the game, you could also audible out of the play, and that will give the impression that you're calling hot routes, thus defeating what I just said, but hopefully they don't know about that part. The other thing you could do if you're in 5 wide, you can always audible down to a single back look after a couple seconds of letting them make adjustments to that 5 wide look, and maybe run the ball right up the middle or something like that. It works for me. Catches them off guard. I hope this was really helpful for you guys. Thank you so much to our new subscribers. Thank you so much to our current subscribers. I just appreciate all of it so much. This is a lot of work, but I love it. It's a labor of love, guys. So I appreciate you guys checking us out. Thank you so much, and I will see you again here very, very soon.